What is up, everybody? So for today's video we are going to be talking about something I love and a lot of other hundreds of millions of people love: music. I'm going to be talking about my favorite music that I listened to in 2020. So some of it's going to be new releases that are like exclusive new to 2020, and then some are just going to be songs and albums and whatever that aren't necessarily from 2020, but I just binged a lot. I hope that makes sense. I am by no means a music critic. I just like what itches my ear. So sometimes I don't even like necessarily good music, but I also don't want to say that because everything I love is immaculate. We're gonna start with my favorite albums that came out in 2020, so let's just get right into it. If you agree with any of these songs or albums or whatnot, please comment down below letting me know. I'd love to know if you guys agree. So the first album that I loved that came out in 2020 was the 1975's Notes on a Conditional Form. This came out on May 22nd, so it definitely was my summer album. There's a lot of songs. There's 22 songs total, so I'll just give you my favorites. My favorite songs are Me and You Together song, Tonight I Wish I Was Your Boy, If You're Too Shy Let Me Know. Yeah, those are my 4 favorite songs that are on the album. Me and You Together song is the ultimate like early 2000s, late 90s like rom-com song. I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but I genuinely feel like I should be in 10 Things I Hate About You, and it should be like the ending scene and I like got the person that I wanted to be with. I don't know what I'm saying. It gives me very much that. I love it so much. Ugh, I love that song. While I think Matty Healy can be super pretentious sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, he makes some good music. So good. Oh my god, I haven't listened to it in a minute. Next album that I really liked was Tame Impala's The Slow Rush. People make fun of people that listen to Tame Impala, and you know what? Make fun of me. I live for it. My favorite tracks are Instant Destiny, Borderline, Is It True, and Breathe Deeper. How does he do this? Truly. Kevin. Do you guys know that One Direction meme? Kevin! Anyways, I'm stuck in the past. Cool. It's Phoebe Bridgers' Punisher. Are you kidding me? Do you think I wouldn't mention this immaculate album? There's literally not a bad song on this album. There's not a song I don't listen to. So I'm not gonna say my favorites because, well, I have favorites. Okay, Kyoto, Punisher, the title track, Savior Complex. No, I like all of them. What am I saying? I've been following Miss Phoebe since 2015 when she released the Killer EP. I've loved her for so long, and I'm just so happy she brought us her second studio album because it is so good. I don't think there will ever be anything she releases that I dislike. Yeah, food for thought. The next album that I'm literally obsessed with, Pop Excellence. If you don't know her already, she is the next pop girl. She's the moment. Rina Sawayama's debut album, Sawayama, I think it's literally just her name. Oh, it's not even her debut album? I thought it was her debut. It's like her first full length? I don't even know. Anyways, this is the album I found her through. It is so good. If you love pop music and you like watching like new pop artists come into the scene, I love Homme des Garçons, Bad Friend, XS. Those are probably my 3 favorite songs. XS is like the single I think she promoted, and it's so good. If you don't know Rina by now, like, get on this. She is so good. Now, we can't mention 2020 music without Miss Taylor Swift's 2 albums she released, Folklore and Evermore. I mean, it would be a crime. They say that the music you listen to when you're 14 forms you the most, and I was really into folk music when I was 14. I listened to a lot of Joni Mitchell, Bob Dylan, and then also like newer folk music, so like the Paper Kites, you know, all that. When she said I'm gonna release a folk album, Folklore, you can best guess that I was excited, and I love Folklore. So we're gonna talk about Folklore first because I'm a lot more familiar with it because it's been out for a longer time than Evermore. But my favorite songs are My Tears Ricochet, 7. Ugh, I love 7. August, Illicit Affairs. Oh yeah, those are my favorite. Yeah, 7 is my favorite, but August is a really close second. Don't get it twisted. All right, now moving on to Evermore. My favorite songs off of Evermore are Tolerate It, Nobody No Crime, Yeah, those are my top two. Like, I just love those songs. Oh, Champagne Problems, so good. It's kind of like a continuation to New Year's Day off of her Reputation album. It kind of has like a similar I almost said chord progression. I swear, sometimes I feel like I'm dyslexic. It feels very similar to New Year's Day from Reputation. And if you don't know, Reputation is my favorite Taylor Swift album.
Shout out to my fellow radicals in the United States who believe crazy things.
I know it's not everyone's favorite, but I loved Reputation. But Folklore and Evermore are definitely my 2 and 3. You know what? Let's just really quickly tier rank Miss Taylor Swift's albums. Not tier rank, but just rank them by my personal favorites. Reputation, number 1. Number 1. I love a mad pop girl. A mad woman. Anyways, then Folklore, then Evermore, then Speak Now, then Red, then Fearless. Oh shit, I forgot 1989. Okay, let me go over this one more time for myself. Reputation, Folklore, Evermore, Speak Now, Red, 1989, then Debut. That's how I would rank Taylor Swift's albums. I know no one asked for that, but here I am to give it to you. Now, if you don't also know what other kinds of music I like, this is where you might be like, okay, we know the type of bitch you are. So I also like K-pop. Breaking the news, yeah. So I'm gonna talk about my favorite releases of K-pop this year. If you don't care, you are welcome to skip ahead. Both of BTS's albums they released this year were really great. G-Idol's my favorite girl group, so all of their music they released. Twice, I Can't Stop Me and Cry For Me. ITZY, Wannabe is Song of the Year, just period. Not Shy was amazing too. Blackpink's The Album was such a good album. And it's majority in English. It's like 75% in English. So if you want to try out K-pop or you just want to listen to a good pop album. Oh, I listened to a lot of Mexican indie. O Tortuga, Drims, I think that's how you pronounce it. Young Tender, Senor Kino, The Marias. Actually, I think she's Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican bred and Atlanta raised? She's literally me. These are a lot of men. Why am I talking about men? That's kind of gross. And then yada 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 yada. What? I can't leave out Megan. I love Megan. I listened to a lot of glitchcore and hyperpop. Oh my god, I didn't even mention Charli XCX's album. How I'm feeling now. I want to go to a Charli XCX concert so badly so I can just go wild to Claus. Because it would literally just be a club. So Charli XCX's album was insanity, love. If you like glitchcore and hyperpop, you will like this album. Obviously, Charli XCX is like really into it. She didn't start it. She didn't start PC music, but yeah, if you really like it, you'll like this album. My favorite songs are Pink Diamond, Forever, Claus, and Enemy. Oh, Rico Nasty had a really good album that's also in that genre, Nightmare Vacation. I really liked her single iPhone. It was really good. I listened to some 100 Gex, because who didn't? All of my songs are usually in playlists on my Spotify, so if you're interested and you want to see my music, you can stalk me on Spotify. But some playlists are private because they're just embarrassing. Because like I said, my music taste is kind of the worst, but also kind of the best. Yeah, that is gonna be all for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and liked hearing my song recommendations. Happy year 2021. 2021, I don't have high expectations, but I hope she's just the best that we could have at this moment. At least we got some good music, but Lorde didn't come back yet, which is kind of sad. So my goal is to post a lot of videos for you guys in 2021, so please subscribe and like this video. Yeah, I'm really gonna try and be active. YouTuber tings, woohoo! All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!